Right, hello everybody, my name is Labb and welcome back to another video. This video will not be monetized because the subject matter we're speaking about. So in the second last video I spoke about the fact Megaplex and Denver are opening up again and the fact that this is a turning point in the fandom's pandemic lifestyle. Amazing that we're actually able to come back to cons and shit like that. But I will say, this is a turning point. We can either go upwards and be good, follow the fucking guidelines and be good human beings, or we can go downward, not follow the guidelines, get drunk, be a fucking you are a walking rainforest. But in my own words, Megaplex took a fucking dive here. So to begin with, Megaplex was hosted in Florida. Now, why would that be an issue? Florida is one of the largest states to refuse the immunization program, and what does that mean? Hundreds of furries were exposed to COVID-19, and plus there were no code of conducts. Megaplex said that there was never really a need for anyone to be vaccinated, I don't believe, compared to Denver, which it's in code of conduct, you actually have to be fully vaccinated to go. So what happened with all of this? People got fucking COVID. This image was snapped by someone with Uncle Kage and another person showing their tongues unmasked to an unmasked person. Fucking hell. Plus, now we also have another belligerent story developing. So this person named Sage Wah basically on Telegram said, I have a long fucking rant, so I have some really bad news. I think I caught COVID from Megaplex, and even though I have both doses of the Moderna vaccine, I've already spent too much money on admission to Denver next week, along with hotel and stuff, flights, all that jazz. So whoever is flying from Phoenix to Denver next week, Thursday, on Southwest Airlines, better double or triple math, because I'm not going to pass up flying out next weekend just because of Corona-chan. That's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. This is vile and so unbelievably senseless. Refusing to wait till next year just for Denver and advising others to double and triple mask themselves for their protection just because you're the issue. What we call this in the business, or in the actually having a fucking brain business, is a super spreader event. This person is so fucking disgusting and vile, unbelievably selfish, that you'll actually allow themselves to spread this deadly disease just so they can go to fucking Denver right after. We're lucky that Denver has intercepted this, and it looks like this person's con ruining days are over, but someone else did manage to ruin Megaplex for everyone else. So this next part is extremely serious, and this is a huge fall on Megaplex's side. So Megaplex allowed a convicted paedophile or sexual predator into Megaplex. A user by the name of Ratt helped explain and expose the issue behind Megaplex, and here's what they said. Is it really too much to ask a con not let registered sex offenders or convicted paedophiles sign up for their event, or at the very least have security to watch them closely, especially one that markets itself as a family-friendly safe space? I'm very disappointed in Megaplex, to be honest. I reported an assault, stalking and attempting assault to con staff. I later found out the man who hunted me grabbed me multiple times and tried to ambush me outside my room in Megaplex and is a registered sex offender. This was the con staff's response. There's very little we can do. We need it reported when it happens, and the police are the ones to contact. Where it was out of con space, hotel security was the people to contact. Per our code of conduct, if you tell someone to leave you alone, the interaction is over. If they don't, then seek out a staff member. I understand. I'm guessing I just got concerned that the man who assaulted me is apparently a registered sex offender for battery of a minor, and was still allowed to full run of con with families and kids without disclosing that information. Do you all not have a system to at least keep an eye on registered sex offenders? If he does not have any state mandated restrictions about being around the children, we can't do anything. That's fucking disgusting. But the difference is, I said that they did have fun at Megaplex, I guess, besides this small hiccup, but we'll talk about the small hiccup more now. The full thread will be linked down below, and please read it. It has information that may be added later, or I may have fully missed out on, because of, in that text message I read, it shows Megaplex convention staff practically saying that we cannot do anything. You can do a lot, especially if there's fucking allegations being made mid-con to your staff. You have every right to confront this person and do everything in their power to stop them from doing exactly what they've done this year. But now Megaplex has basically tried to respond to all of this in a new post, where they say they're putting new regulations in their cock. Yeah, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna make a joke, but code of conduct, which, by the way, they should have been fucking there from the first place, you idiots. Let's take a read of their apology letter here. Megaplex's goal is to run events that are safe for everyone who attends, who are saddened and sorry to hear about the people who felt harassed or worse during the weekend. This is unacceptable and no person attending the convention should be feel this way. As of today, in response to concerns and feedback from our attendees, we are updating the code of conduct to make it clear that registered sex offenders are not welcome at Megaplex. We will also be reviewing our policies and procedures to see what we can do more to ensure the safety of our staff and attendees. To ensure everyone's safety, Megaplex relies on its attendees to report misconduct by lodging an official complaint with the convention staff while in convention space, or contacting hotel security or filing a police report when outside the convention space. After that, we can investigate and take appropriate action. We are committed to improving the convention and making it enjoyable and safe for all. So basically they said, we're not going to investigate this incident, but we'll investigate future incidents. The community itself didn't accept this at all, which they shouldn't have. This was a completely preventable issue that sprang up and Megaplex just fucking fumbled it. I thought with the rise of furrycons, code of conduct should have been squared away and covered absolutely every single avenue of which issues may arise. So, like a lot of other cons do. So this really angers me to see that because Megaplex was meant to be one of the two great opening cons back up, and one of two has now fucking fumbled the ball. So I recommend going to read everything about this on your own. Don't rely on me to give you the whole story. So have a bit of freedom. Everything will be linked below. Perfectly thing. Don't be lazy. Go read it. And I will see you guys in the next video.